It's soup day. I think it's the last soup day for the season, and we're gonna make a good one. I've made it years ago for you guys, but I'm bringing it back because I really want this soup. It's an Italian wedding soup. It's got a delicious flavored broth. It's got chicken meatballs full of flavor, and we've got some spinach in it, some orzo pasta, which is kind of a rice-shaped pasta. Y'all ready? Y'all come on down. We're gonna start with delicious meatballs and get those going. But this recipe comes out of my 3rd volume cookbook, Catherine's Plate, Simply Delicious. We have 4 cookbooks right now. We're working on a 5th cookbook for you guys. It's a dinner cookbook, everything dinner related. That's a fun one. It's coming out this year, so stay tuned for that one. All right, grab you a medium bowl. We're gonna be using some ground chicken. Let's flavor it up. All right, so we're gonna place our ground chicken into a medium bowl. We're gonna add 1 egg. We're gonna add in a 1/4 cup of panko crumbs. Oh, these will add a nice little crispiness to it. We've got some spices going on. 2 tablespoons of dried parsley, 1/2 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and then we have a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. We're going to add that. And then we're going to take some Parmesan Reggiano, about a 1/4 cup. I'm probably going to go over that 1/4 cup because I really love this in the meatballs. Adds delicious flavor. I think that's good there. I'm just going to use a fork because ground chicken is very, very soft, so it'll be easy to kind of mix this all together. Okay, that is a definite good mix here. You can see all the ingredients incorporated well into the ground chicken there. I'm going to form my meatballs. I'm just going to be using like a 1.5 inch cookie scoop, but I'm going to go in. I'm going to place it on my plate. Try to keep them about the same size. Here we go. I got them all in there. Let's see how many it made. 21. Now what I'm going to do is take each of the meatballs and I'm going to form them in a tight little round ball. So I'm just going to roll them in the palm of my hand. Just make sure you clean your hands first. And that's what we're looking at. Now these are very soft and kind of sticky a little bit, so just be careful. I'm forming them because I don't want them to just kind of fall apart while I'm cooking them. Now if you want to make these smaller, you can. You'll just have about 40 some odd meatballs, the little mini ones. All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'm going to be cooking in my large Dutch oven or a large soup pot, and everything's going to happen in here. I've got it on a medium-high heat. I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of cooking oil, and then we're going to start browning up the chicken meatballs, get them nice and golden brown on all sides. We're not trying to fully cook the meatballs because they will do that when the soup starts cooking. We're just going to partially cook them right now. We're going to heat this over medium-high heat. Now I'm looking for the oil to start simmering, and then that way we'll know when it's ready to go. I'm going to be cooking these meatballs in 2 batches. That way they have room in the pot to get nice and golden brown. Now I've got a plate ready over here. After the first batch is golden brown, we'll put them over here on this plate. Ooh, hear that sizzle? Let them sit there and get kind of golden brown on the bottom. Don't move them around because we want that crust on them. Now we're going to leave them and sit there for about 1 minute till it gets golden brown. Then we'll start rotating them around until they're fully golden brown on all sides. All right, y'all see that color there? That's what we're looking for. All right, we're going to pull them out. I'm going to add a little bit more oil and then add the second batch. Let's pull them out. There we go. Those look delicious. We're going to add some diced carrots, celery, and onions, which I already took care of it for you. We're going to add that to our pot. Now what I'm going to do is add a little bit more oil and get that going. Now you can put as much as you want in here. I'm working with 2 carrots, 2 celery ribs, and half of a yellow onion. I'm going to cook this down until it's nice and soft. I'm going to add in a little bit of salt for some flavor and some cracked black pepper. Take about 3 minutes. Now the vegetables will finish cooking as the soup is cooking. I've diced it very small to cook for the times that I'm going to be cooking the soup here. Okay, we're going to go ahead now and add in 1.5 teaspoons of minced garlic. We'll stir that around for 1 minute. Get that fragrance of the garlic cooked out and into the vegetables. Okay, we're going to be adding in 64 ounces of chicken broth. If you got the boxes, that's going to be 2 of those. There we go. We're going to bring this to a boil over high heat. Give that a mix. Now you can watch your salt level. You can use the low sodium chicken broth if you want, or just keep the salt out of it if you want to do that. Now, just keep in mind, these meatballs were flavored with a lot of seasonings. And they're going to taste really good. Plus, we got a few more things to do to the soup. All right, we've got a boil. We're going to add in our pasta, which is the orzo. Half a cup. Now, this is what orzo looks like right here. It's a very small rice-shaped pasta. We're going to take the meatballs. We're going to add those back in very carefully. All right, we're going to reduce the heat down to a medium. We're going to cook this per the directions on the back of our orzo package here for the rice pasta to cook. And that's going to be 12 to 14 minutes. And then we're going to finish this soup off. Okay, the time is up. Now you want to make sure that the pasta is cooked through and the meatballs are. We took one out, cut it in half, and made sure that it was cooked all the way through.
And man, is it good.
We ate the meatball. We're going to take a package of baby spinach. It's 6 ounces. You want to turn off your burner. Whole thing going in. Wow. Nice healthy soup. And then what we're going to do is just kind of push this down in there. And yeah, you saw it, didn't you? That Parmesan cheese. We're going to let the spinach wilt. We're going to take some more of this delicious Parmigiano Reggiano cheese and grate it in. Whatever you want in it. I think that's good there. Guys, what do y'all think? Look at that. Look at the meatball in there. There we go. Ooh, look at that pasta, the spinach, the carrots, there's celery and onions in there, the broth, all the seasonings, this meatball, Parmesan cheese. Look at the inside of that meatball. Woo! There's a bite. That is a comforting bowl of soup right there. That's delicious. Volume 3 of my cookbook, or go to catherinesplates.com, type in Italian wedding soup. Follow along with me. You can make it just as I did. Give me a thumbs up on this one. Make sure you comment down below. What do you think? All right. Ooh. I'll see y'all on the next episode. Bye.